Awesome. Right. We are at Thruxton. Fastest circuit in the UK, apparently. And it's going to be tough, especially in these minis. Going to have to keep the traction. We're going to be three-wheeling most of the way round, I would imagine. Again, not done any practice in these particular cars at this particular circuit. So, wish me luck. Now, we were very lucky at not kill last time out. And hopefully we'll be lucky this time as well. We are expecting probably about 7 drivers, I think. Only got 4 in practice at the moment, but the race is probably going to start in half an hour. So I've got half an hour's practice to try and get some speed and hopefully getting some drafting. I mean, if you lose the draft at this circuit, it's going to be very difficult to catch up, I think. So we got to stay in the draft and hope there's no shenanigans. So, round 12 of a 14-round championship. The last ones we've got left, which take us up to the midway through December. We've got Blackwood, which is a fictional circuit that came from the game Live for Speed. And we've got Dundrod. Spelt correctly this time. I finally figured out how to spell it. So that's what we're looking at. So it's going to be a 30-minute race today. As usual. Not really much more to say. I'm hoping I've got the right paint job this time, because I hadn't been running the right paint job for the past couple of races, but we're hopefully going to be racing with the right paint job on. So, let's get myself sorted. Sending a message to someone. When is 9 o'clock? 9 o'clock is when we're going to finish, so it's 1.5 hours. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some racing now. And then take a little bit of a break after the race. And hopefully do some Grand Theft Auto roleplay, because there's some interesting things happening. So top right, as always, I've got my heart rate there. I did check the VOD, a few days ago, and the heart rate got up to about 140, 150. So, yeah. Right, let's make sure that we've got all the stuff that we need. I think we do. I did loads of my setups beforehand, so that's kind of cool. Hopefully we can... right, 19 litres. I was due to have a last lap battle with Phil Brown last time out. We spent the majority of the race around each other. And near the end of the race, but not kill, he'd made a mistake and dropped behind me, but he was catching me second upon second and overtook me because I made a right mess up of the blind crest chicane, and he overtook me. But I was thankfully able to use me noggin and overtake him down the straight. He unfortunately had underfilled by 1 lap, so he couldn't attack for the last lap of the race. So right. Right, we're using the free version of Thruxton. Done it again, haven't I? I always forget. Always forget. Mouse pointer's here somewhere. This is very difficult to do when you're I'm looking for
radio check.
Spot a radio check.
turn the music down just a touch. Right.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line.
Okay, mate, I'll spot.
Right, so I've now only got 20 minutes of practice. So as I learnt last time out, you can run the curves quite significantly in the Mini. Now this is going to be my curse in this race, I think. That this car is all about momentum. And I really struggle with keeping momentum in this slower car. I think we might have to. Lengthen those gears. As if we're going to be drafting. We don't want to be redlining on our own.
Yellow flag.
So, you don't have a lot of options with our gears. I'm kind of disappointed that you know we have like an entry system with the league that we're in.
Your exit looks clear. Stay behind the line.
And drivers have the opportunity to register or unregister for each race. And it's a shame we've had so many no-shows. We started off with 15 drivers at the start of the season, but we got to about round 5, and people just kept dropping out. I can kind of suppose that it might be because of the difficulty level. It's not the easiest
flag in sector 3.
Of things to get your head round. Front wheel drive in a very small wheelbase car. But you know, I enjoy the challenge. It's not. Oh jeez. Maybe lengthening the gears that much was a bad idea. I am gaining speed, but it's This doesn't sound very nice. I suppose it doesn't really matter how it sounds, but... He was about to say something, but he decided not to.
Incident in Sector 1, yellow flag.
I think in this particular race, the championship leaders had to take. He can't make it for this race, so the win is up for grabs. I just wish there was more than 4 drivers. I'm going to stay in 3rd, I think. It was tricky to judge that first corner. I mean, that left front tyre is going to take an absolute beating. I can carry way more speed through that corner. Oh, I was overcooking the chicane. Fortunately, I haven't got a clean lap in yet.
That's a new fastest lap for Brown, 1:33.03.
33, okay. Well, if I could get a clean lap in, I could maybe gauge how fast or slow I am. Visually, it doesn't look like there's a lot of rubber down. Now, I'd be quite happy to...
The leader has just done a 132.87.
to sit behind somebody for this entire race. I don't see the point in swapping positions, really. Because you're not really gonna scamper away. You've just got to be at the right place. At the right time. So you just got to get a good exit out of that corner. And outbrake them into the chicane. But in order to do that, you got to do a good block pass, because they could just keep their foot in and have the inside for the next part of the chicane. So.
That's your quickest lap in this session. Sector 3 is 1.4 seconds off the pace.
Yeah, as expected, I'm usually off the pace.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
Yeah, I'm not sure where everyone else is getting those 3 seconds from. I mean, they're running together, so maybe. Hardly seems worth it, really. How much fuel for 32 minutes?
For 32 minutes. We reckon we'll need about 20 litres.
Go up or down on the gear ratio? Go up. Alright. That's gonna be like...
Okay, mate, no more spotting calls.
Exits clear. Push. Green flag sector 1.
engine hasn't turned up yet either, so that's kind of worrying.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Sector 2 is now green.
I mean, doing that in the race would pretty much kill the whole lap. But it's technically in the championship. I'm holding on to third by the skin of my teeth.
The car in front has just posted a 132.93.
I basically just need to finish ahead of Phil and Caitlin.
Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. You're a second off the pace in Sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace.
I mean, losing a second just because I got the chicane wrong. There's the admin.
Sector 1 is 0.40 off the pace.
I mean, this circuit will be desperately boring if I end up alone.
Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
I mean, I don't know if it's worth just a lift at that corner.
Yellow flag, Sector 1. Sector 1 is clear.
I've tried some different display settings as well to hopefully help with the compression artifacts that I've been getting. So I've noticed on stream that there seemed to be like a grain which seemed to be screwing with the screwing with the compression. So Uh, was a big bump there. I mean, there is a paid version of this track. It's very similar. I suppose I'll only find out in qualifying if my gear ratio is going to work. It's how much you dare stay on the throttle. I should still have enough headroom for draft.
Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace.
I mean, it might be a good idea to turn the force feedback up. So it turned down a little. So I can feel the weight of the car a little more.
Sector 2 is 0.48 off the pace.
Last of the late breakers into the chicane. Gained over half a second.
That's your
just in the
fastest
final
lap.
chicane.
Sectors 1 and 2 are 0.47 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace.
Yeah, I've got to freewheel it around some of these corners a little more. Holy shit!
Sector 1 time's okay. Sector 2 is 1.5 off the pace.
Whee! Right, I'm happy with that setup. Save that. Right. How much fuel for 10 minutes?
For 10 minutes. We estimate that we'll need 7 litres. That's the end of the session. P4.
7.
The pit exit's clear. Okay, Neil, we've got 9 minutes to get the job done.
Get these tyres warmed up. Got to get that nose in. What we got to do is just not mess up this final chicane, otherwise it voids my first lap. So. Faster than I did in practice, but not by much.
P2.
It's only because the other two haven't crossed the line. I'll be interested to know what lap times they've done. .133 or 132.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Might be worth dropping down a gear there. Don't know if it's worth dropping it here though. So if you get it right, coming out about 170-ish. Be interested to know if people haven't adjusted their gears and they're going to start redlining in the draft, but
P3. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. Okay, Neil. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
.34.4.
Yellow flag. We can see Brown has binned it. Green flag, Sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.32 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. Sector 3 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
Going 4/10 in those first few chicanes.
You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 1.
I'm alright in Sector 1. It's just these keeping momentum sections that I'm not too good at. Up to 8/10. Need to get this corner right. That's a better exit, up to a second. I don't know if I'm going to be able to steal second place.
Two litres remaining. You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 1. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 2. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. We're running on fumes, mate.
I've stolen second place for now. I've never backed in a front-wheel drive car to a corner before. That was hairy beyond belief. Turning in early enough. No,
Very little fuel left.
Second was a 32.6. I'm in third with a 33. I'm a second down, so I never would have got it anyway, so...
Watch your speed.
Okay. That's where the... oh, shit. That's where the... I need to make sure that... turn off those labels. I don't want to see those labels.
That's the end of the session. P3.
Eesh. Yeah. I don't know if second place managed to get a draft or not. Didn't look like it. In pure pace, I'm third. It's going to be a good... Look at the space between third and fourth. I think me and Phil are going to have a right old ding-dong at the back. I don't know whether I'm, being able to keep up with the pack without overheating the tyres or not. It's tempting to put less fuel in just to short fuel it and lift off it in the draft, but who knows? So that's quali over. I think the racing last time out, heart rate up to 140 odd. Don't know whether it's going to be the same for this race or not. I mean, if no one else is coming out, I don't want to go.
Okay, I'll do the spotting.
Track's clear. Push, push, push.
Car on your left. You're clear on the left.
I was reading in the chat window. I got distracted. It's a hell of a way to get round that corner. Now it's perfectly possible that Caitlin might not make the race. She's had connection problems.
Incident in Sector 1, yellow flag.
As I said in my race report, got to the grid in Knock Hill, and I was looking around at the other cars that I was supposed to be seeing, and expecting a car to appear right next to me, and it never did. And I was so kind of distracted by that, I nearly missed the green light. We'll see if the leaders make any mistakes in the opening laps.
Two minutes to go, 2 minutes.
I haven't been able to stay in a car's draft yet.
Incident Sector 3, yellow flag. Looks like the leader's gone off. Green flag, Sector 3.
I can't quite figure out which braking board I want to brake at. I'm going to pick 100. It's probably going to mess up all of the corners.
New fastest lap for Brown, 133.12. P2, Sector 1 is 0.31 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.40 off the pace. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 3. Sector 1 is green. Your lap time was 134.07.
I think I did a 133.4 in qualifying.
Sector
Right.
1, yellow flag.
Ooh, right. I think I'm in the right paint job. It's too late now if I'm not, but yeah, I'm in the right paint job. We're in the Mr. Bean car.
That's the end of the session, P2.
Always double check the fuel. Always.
Attention grid, all non-essential
60 minutes, P3. Alright Neil, get ready.
Okay, mate, I'll give the calls.
Don't think I'm going to roll backwards. Am I rolling forwards? Hard to tell. Right.
Go. Copy that, no tyre change at the next.
Left side. Hold your line. Keep your line. Hold your line. And still there. Clear on the left. Car on your right. He's still there. Still there. You are clear on the right.
Sector 3 is now yellow. It looks like Penny has spun off. Green flag Sector 3.
I mean, even though I'm this close, it's still going to be very difficult to pass. It sounds a bit strange, but there's just not enough hard stopping places to be able to outbrake or anything. So this is would be my only opportunity, is if I gain on them here and get a good exit here, but we know they're a bit weaker into the chicane now. So, but it doesn't matter, because once I get into the chicane, unless I've got an overlap, I can't do anything about it. So we got to pressure them into a mistake, which is going to be very difficult.
We really need to be in front of this car.
That's a bit
E3.
a better turn there.
Okay, Neil, the next car is brown.
I mean, this would be my only opportunity.
Left
doing
side.
something like this.
He's still there. He's still with you. Still there. Keep your line.
Totally
Clear on
chopped
the
my
left.
nose off there.
Car on your right side. Clear on the right. Car left. He's still with you. He's still there. He's still with you. Still there. He's still there. Keep your line. Still there. You are clear on the left. Right side. He's still there.
On two wheels,
Still
then.
there. He's still there. Clear on the right.
Still didn't turn early enough. See, I was hoping that I would actually do a block pass into the chicane, but it was obviously so far over the top of me that he could still turn into the first apex. So slow in that first part.
There's a car on your left. Keep this line. He's still there. Still there. Clear left.
Well done, Neil. Great move. Keep it up.
I would say I planned that. It worked out for the best, didn't it?
Don't be distracted. Defend your position.
Guy on your left. He's still there. You're clear on the left. There's a car on your right. He's still with you. Clear right.
P3.
Car on your left side. Still there. Still there. Keep this line. Left side's clear.
Did he overcook it, or did I knock him off? I don't know. I didn't feel any contact. I didn't even hear the spotter. I went through the inside. It was kind of...
Brown behind is increasing. It's now 4.3 seconds.
It was like a block pass. And he was on my right-hand side for the left-hander. Whether or not he just got it crossed up in turn 1, I don't know. That's how you do the chicane. Much better.
B2.
That was a little better on the brakes. In some of those turns. Ooh, 16 minutes.
Your lap time was at 134.44.
I don't know if that's good or not. Leader's doing a 133.3. I don't even think I was really going any faster when I was in the draft there.
Yellow flag in sector 1. The gap ahead is now 13 seconds. It looks like Brown has stacked it. Sector 1 is now green. Okay, Neil, we're halfway home. The fuel will be tight. We think you'll get to the end, but we're not sure. Brown has retired from the race. 15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go.
That's a shame. I mean, the lap before the accident at turn 1, I came through the... Is it the bomb hole? Is that the fast right-hander? I was really on the limit, like I am now, and I knew that Phil was on my kind of my rear left quarter, but there's no way you can go through that fast corner side by side. I don't know if he was hoping that, but then I heard a car outside and I was like, where? Where is the car?
Penny is gaining on you. The gap is now 12 seconds.
And then I saw
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
saw at my rear corner this Mini just speeding along the grass, and I was like, what the hell? I mean, I didn't know you could get that much speed on the grass.
Sector 1 is 1.1 seconds off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.2 off the pace. P2.
I suppose I'm glad I put that extra litre of fuel in now.
Okay, Neil, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
I mean, it would have been good to have like 14 drivers around this track. That would have been class.
The gap to Penny behind is now 12 seconds.
Want to keep it on the grey stuff. Don't make any stupid mistakes. Just can't seem to get a good exit out of that right-hander there.
Sector 1 is yellow. Looks like the leader's gone off. Sector 1 is green. Alright Neil, 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Where's he off to? He missed that whole corner.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 9.0 seconds.
Looks like he just floored it over the chicane. Bit of a chance with the exit at the corner, it didn't actually work out in lap time.
That's 5 minutes to go. Come on, keep it together. We'll be on the podium here.
Is he short shifting or something? How have we gained so much time on him? Maybe he had to give back time because of the chicane? Ooh, took a too many chances on exit there.
Okay, Neil. 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
I've only got 2.5 minutes of the race.
You're reeling this car in. The gap's now 3.0. Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
I'm just out of the range of
2
draft.
litres left.
Just needs to make a mistake. I think he might have just timed it right.
Well done, Neil. Great drive. That's a podium.
He was like 1 second. All I needed was maybe one more lap to get in his draft. That's a shame. That's a shame. I don't know why he was slowing up so much. I don't know whether he was short on fuel or don't know. I don't know. I got a second out of it. Got a second out of it. Not too bad, is it? Not too bad at all. It's a pity the main battle's disappeared right near the start, but what can you do? What can you do? Okay. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of a break. Because we might as well look at the results, to be honest. Are we? Results, there we go. Might as well look at the results. So, unfortunately our battle with Phil was cut a little short there. I'm not quite sure what happened. He was spinning in my mirrors. And then the next lap I think he did the same at the same corner. Perhaps gave up. Sure. Caitlin made a mistake at the start and paid for it. So yeah. So we're back next Wednesday for some more racing, and we're going to be this time racing at a place called Blackwood, which has got more chicanes than I'd hoped for, and it's quite difficult. So that's going to be fun, I guess. I guess.